I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Jack Dempsey. He is the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey. His fighting style is... Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
One of the hottest tickets around. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Do you believe what we are seeing? It's all offense all the time. No rest for the weary. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice straight. Misses with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Come on, can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just box him. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him egg.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. The jab's working nice.
And that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back out there.
Here we go for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Can't find a home for that jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. There's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
Stay focused.
Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Smart.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. That big hook doesn't land. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook's blocked. Nice counter shot. Someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Come on,
go out there.
ring away.
Great round. Now relax. Relax.
When you're stepping around. Get your mind back on the job.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nobody home with that hook. Can't land that jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Blocks that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Who's willing to go where the other fights? Did you see that? Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk talk about Dempsey in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't
Now
lose
it's a
up to
tougher
the
fight,
judges.
and he's going to
It's
be
up to you as the
confident.
fighter,
You've got to
and the
take that
tournament's
confidence.
got
Yes,
to
I
put a
like that round.
firecracker
Good round.
on
You
the
feel
fighter.
good?
Get out there,
Good
get the
man.
job
Good
done.
man.
And then just start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
It's bombs away. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round.
Starting to make mistakes.
You know that bell was
the
sweet
fight's not over
music to
yet.
his ears.
You've
The
got to go
bell
out there and
sometimes
win
it
this
can
round.
be the
You had
sweetest
everything in the
sound.
bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy.
Let's start the 6th. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Both men step back for just a moment. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The perfect counter lands. They block that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of defense here at all. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. Round 7, here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The straight right just misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of those earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble.
Beautiful sneaky shot to take his legs off.
Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout with that.
Round 8, and we're off again. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Right hook misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here.
Bambi legs and kick it in.
Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood.
Down goes Jack Dempsey.
Oh, what a shot. What, oh my goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are right.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.